Comrades and friends, how are you? I just hope this message finds you well wherever you are. This is Traore here, and we want to look into the issue of South Africa. Dambudziko nderekuti tikaita vanhu vane influence vasina chikoro. That is the best recipe for disaster. Vanhu vasina brain dzinodhonza. Vanhu vanongonakidzwa nekuita mbiri nekuita power. Vaita power votadza kuziva kuti rinoshandiswa sei. Zvinhu izvozvi izvi zvinoisa nyika musango, and ndo exactly zvinhu zviri kuitika kuSouth Africa. Kune mufesa anonzi Zenzo Mchunu nemufesa anonzi Pakelu Mtakati. Vakomana ava vanhu vane influence. But vaine influence kudaro, they are failing to utilize their influence to fix my problems in a genuine and sincere manner. And vari ku misplace my priorities avo, and in the process they are ruining South Africa. South Africa is fast collapsing, and very soon zvatati mbori muZimbabwe time year 2008 zvezve ndo exactly the direction iri kuenda South Africa. Chinorwadza ndechekuti president wemuSouth Africa Cyril Ramaphosa had a meeting with these two clueless guys who know nothing about leadership. Oshaya kuti mutungamiriri wenyika chaiye anoita meeting nevakomana vakadaro, apo Pakelu Mtakati anotobuda achitoadreswa, achiadresa media, obva ataura kuti president vakandifonera. A head of state anotungamirira 65 million people ofonera Pakelu Mtakati kuti ndoda kuita meeting newe tichionesana. Unoonesana chini munhu ane brains akadaro? He's been causing violence. He's been causing pandemonium in South Africa. Mapurisa, they failed to arrest him. Aibuda achirova vanhu in broad daylight, and the president decides to have a meeting with a clueless person like that one. Africa inenge ichiendepi kana tichida isu? I was watching one of his interviews and he was talking, and the guy was saying kuti every month South Africa has got a capacity of paying every citizen 1 million rand. He was saying, let's adopt the setup in Dubai whereby vanhu vemuDubai havashandi, maforeigners ndo anouya oshanda, isusu takagara. Zvakagara zvangotaurwa kunzi South Africans are lazy people. These people don't want to work. They've got no skills whatsoever. What they are just good at is drinking alcohol, doing drugs, robbing people, and killing people. Ndozvega zvinogonekwa nema-South Africans izvozvo. The only one thing which is not harmful which South Africans can do is to make amapiano hits and dancing. These are the only two things which South Africans are good at. Tichitovaona hedu, hapana kana one chinozikanwa chine musoro, vanhu vane godo vane moyo mukukutu. Now, let's look at the GDP of South Africa. The GDP of South Africa is about 8 trillion rand. Saka tiri kuti isusu nyika GDP yayo it's 8 trillion rand. Then someone goes in front of the TV obva ataura kuti ipai muSouth African umwe nomwe 1 million rand a month. Ndofunga mari ikacalculatwa iyi. We are talking about 65 trillion rands every month. Mari inofanira kugeneratewa muSouth Africa kuti ipe umwe nomwe 1 million rand, and you cannot do that with a GDP of 8 trillion rand. So you wonder kuti vakomana ava vakambodzidza kupi? Manumbers avanenge vachitaura vanenge vachimawana kupi? And pane zvese zviri kutaurwa hapana kana one ane plan yekuti vanhu toita sei kuti vashande. Hapana kana one. Ingori nyaya yekuda kungogurisa vanhu mari, extorting people, extorting Indians, extorting white investors in South Africa. Ndo zvega, that is what those people are all about. Now, violence isina brain mukati zvayakashatira. Violence per se. Vakadestroy mabuildings. Mabuildings are in South Africa. Most of them, they are owned by South Africans. Mabuildings are vakadestroya. Foreign nationals ndo vanga vaine masurgery muSouth Africa. Medical facilities, some of them were owned by foreigners. madentist anga ari imomo, madoctors anga ari imomo, mageneral practitioner anga ari imomo, and many other people that offered different services in line with my skills of expertise that they have and which they acquired. And vamhanya vanodestroy mabuildings iwayo maishandira dentist. So tine zvinhu tu zvataita, tadestroya infrastructure, tobva tadzinga futi doctor aida kutirapa, saka mangwana muri kuda kurapwa nani? Who is going to be paying rent kune building rako? We all know most of the black business people in South Africa, they are taxi owners. Right now, my streets hamuna kana vanhu vari kufamba. There is no business. It's not business as usual in South Africa. There is a chaos which is looming there. And it's already started. Taxi bosses are starting to complain. And mark my words, write this down. Next thing you are going to hear, one of those people that were leading protests in South Africa was gunned down. Because it's not everyone who's supporting these people. There are certain South Africans who are actually against these people. Because foreigners were occupying houses in South Africa. And my landlords were making good money from that investment. And now that foreigners have been chased out. Maricha Bakupi. Flats, 15 maflat pamba 1, 10 maflat pamba 1. Each paying 1,500 a month for just one flat. Saka, where is that money going to come from? It was a crisis in a gomba hombera create from South Africa. How are they going to pay off their debts? Why don't you buy the no one is traveling, no one is doing anything. Vashoma maforena arimo vakagara kudzimba dzavo. Hapana ari kufamba. Who is going to buy Munana ShopRite? You are chasing out foreigners and there is no business anymore. Now, most of the people who were employed, Munana ShopRite, Cash Crusaders, my shops, South Africa, Spa, my shops, they were foreign nationals. Now, all of those foreign nationals are not there anymore. Hapana achapeka zvinhu my shops. Matio operator akusina medza avagoni. We've got a huge crisis in South Africa. And the president decides to meet up with people who are causing such chaos, such confusion in South Africa. Munotaurei navo instead of just arresting those people. Vari kukontinya kuuraya vanhu muSouth Africa. I was watching one video, Malawian akarohwa akakuwadzwa. That person had his passport, everything as far as his paperwork is concerned was very much in order. He was a truck driver. He was not staying in South Africa. They killed the man. They beat him up. They killed the man. The man is now dead. Chamagunachi. It's better our people who are in South Africa come back home. Musazvibvunza kuti tikaenda tinonorarama sei, ko vacho vari muno mutiromborarama sei, tingorima muZimbabwe. Hama dzingoriko, vanhu munotofonerwa muchitotaura navanhu pafoni. Saka zvokuti ndichanorarama sei izvo hazvina basa. That's a story for another day. The first thing is to come back home. Haubvunzi kuti ndikasvika kumba ndonorarama sei, pamba pako unozoona wasvika ipapo. Zvakwauri kuti ndichaita garden remuriwo, ndicharima madomasi, ndichaisa kamusika kangu. It's all up to you. But uri pamba, upenyu hautengwi nemari, and you only live once. If you fail to take heed of this advice, I am telling you, munofira mahara kuSouth Africa. Tine hamangani dzafa dzichibayiwa nemapanga dzichibayiwa nepfuti. I guess this is the right time for people to come back home. We work on our nation. Toonesana as one people whilst we fix our country moving forward. Asimambo ya pamba. Thank you.